Do you feel a conflict now as Angela is becoming, more prominent and people are getting to know who Angela is and you're nurturing Angela publicly? Do you feel any sort of pressure or conflict between Blac Chyna and Angela?
No.
Right on. How does it work together for you?
It works together great because, I've built Blac Chyna. Like, I'm not going to let the brand go. But now it's like people get to see who really was the person, the mastermind behind Blac Chyna, which is Angela. The person that's signing the checks, the person that's doing this and putting everything together, that's Angela. I can't sign a check for Blac Chyna. I could deposit it, but I have to sign the check. It has to say Angela. When I'm writing checks and doing my stuff for my employees and stuff, that's all Angela.
It's so fascinating to hear, talk about a persona as a brand, as a company.
Yeah.
And yes, every company has a CEO. So what I hear you saying is Angela is the CEO of Blac Chyna.
Basically. Yep. And then even down, and I was like, let me just strip down just everything as a collective. Let me just pull out everything that is making this person. And if it's something, or this persona, if it's something that's not affecting, then we can revisit it. For example, right? I just got my nails back.
I was going to ask you about those. Talk to me about these nails. When you say you got them back, where did they go?
I had to take them off, man. Because Blac Chyna, now this is an Angela thing, I'm just saying. But Blac Chyna is known for her long, sharp nails, right? So I was like, you know what? As I was like reversing my surgeries and taking out the lip fillers and taking all this stuff out, I was like, the nails got to go too. Because this is what's making this person. Like the boobs, the butts, the high heels, this and that. So I was like, let me just strip everything. And if it's for me, it's going to be for me. So realizing like through my journey so far, I made it through my 1 year sobriety. I'm still on my journey. I'm still doing everything that I need to do. And the nails didn't have anything to do with it. So I was like, let me see. Nope, nails aren't going to do with it.
Yeah.
It was just that.
So you bring the nails back.
I'm bringing the nails back.
Because you're like, Angela likes the nails.
Angela loves the nails. Like, I do so much with these things. You have no idea. Bust through boxes, mail, all type of stuff.
Right, open the mail, open the Amazon packages.
Everything, fix my lashes.
What I love about what you're saying is I find it fascinating from the standpoint of, first of all, it's very hard to build, something, a brand, a public persona that is successful. That's very hard. The second thing is to have a transformation, to have a experience with Christ and to say, this is the life that I want. And then go through the process of rebuilding who you are and how you operate in the world. Post-baptism, has that been hard, easy? How have people responded to you?
Actually, it's been really smooth. And I was like thinking, even like when like my day-to-day stuff, I would be walking through the airport or just wherever, if I'm out in public, and a lot of people would say, hi, Angela.
How does that feel?
It feels great.
Wow.
Because I've seen like other celebrities like try to go and use like their real name and it just didn't stick. Like as fast as mine. I'm like, wow, like this is really dope. Because this could be something that I put out there in my heart, you know what I mean? Because I want people to know, but then for them to actually receive it, it's like a whole different ball game.
Wow. How do you you seem so poised. You seem like Angela has got this thing together.
Yeah.
Is this really how it is? Because to navigate such a massive transition and do it publicly and also do it with faith. Faith is different because, church folks are judgmental.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Church folks can be loving, but they can also be incredibly judgmental and incredibly giving, the side eye. How do you navigate that, or have you not experienced that?
You know what? I have. I look at it, I recognize it, but at the very end of the day, I know what's going on. And I know that everything at the very end of the day is going to work out. And then it's not even going to be a thing to where as though it's going to come from my mouth. Yeah. I'm going to show people. And that's what I've been doing. Like I've had like women even walk up to me and say like, man, I even started going back to church, just different things. Like I'm practicing sobriety now too, just because I've seen you do it. Like I know I could do it too. I've had women say, man, like I was about to get this surgery. I'm not even doing it no more. Like physically walk up to me. Like I've had women just people, can I walk up, can I have a hug? And I'm like, yeah, just get it ahead. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow. Wow.
And I just know that this isn't even like the beginning. Like, I just know that it's so much more. And like you said, with faith is like, we can't touch it, we can't feel it. You can't do none of that. You just gotta do it and feel it.
How has your faith impacted your parenting?
A lot. Oh, more than ever now.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. And I'm just glad that this is happening now. That I kind of already got out all the stuff, you know what I mean, quote unquote, that you're supposed to live your life. Yeah, even my mom was like, wow, like I didn't even start really going hard with the Bible and church and stuff like that till an older age. She was like, so for you to be doing this at 34, it's different. And I'm like, yeah.
Right.
Especially while things are still hot, like in the sense of like career-wise and just doing this and moving around and doing this, to just switch it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It takes a lot of courage. I mean, it's very hard to do, and it's extremely hard to pull off. And so it seems like, one, you've been doing it. Two, the way you're pulling it off and to have so much poise is commendable, because it's not easy. It's one thing to do it in front of pop culture, another thing to do it in front of pop culture and the church.
Right.
You know, because everybody both want you to be something that they want you to be.
Exactly.
Instead of maybe at times accepting you for, you know, how and who you are. You know. So when you look in the mirror now, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
Well, I know this. I know that I'm on the right path, and I have to walk that line, walk that light. And what I've noticed is that the more that I walk into the light, that's just the way. And I know that's going to get tighter and tighter and tighter, and that's where all like the obstacles and things that try to pull me back, and it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's way wider this way. It's going to get tight this way. Yeah, and anything that comes my way, I'm going to be ready and I'm going to be prepared for it, whichever way it comes.
Right.
Yep, and I know that I'm going to be good because I'm a good person. I'm a good person, I have a good heart. And now I just have to follow the steps and stay in the word. That's it. Because a lot of people too, they think because, oh, I'm a good person or I treat people good and all this, that you don't have to read your Bible. And that you don't have to stay in the word. That's not going to just fly.
Right.
You trying to cater to people here, but what about there?
Yeah.
Nobody knows like the day that you're done. So every day when I do wake up, I thank God for waking me up, and I try to make the best of that day and not try to like think about negative thoughts and things like that, because that's just going to come. And the only person that can really break me down is myself.